because it's changing with the consciousness of all of the ears that are there. We're only a reflection. So that's great. Practice that every time. What else?
On the subject of letting go, my cat has a health issue which isn't lethal, but it causes her a lot of pain. And, and I've been sending her light, and, we're trying different homeopathic remedies. But I'm wondering, what is our responsibility to our four-legged friends who walk with us around life, quality of life, and death?
That's such a great question, because right now I feel a profound returning to who we are in relationship to all the other sentient beings, and how that interfaces with the changes that are happening on the earth as a whole. It's not that you can take away her pain, or his pain. Is it a he or
It's a her.
It's a her, that's what. It's not that you can take away her pain. It's that she knows that you are by her side. She may be having the pain for you. We never know that. I found it very true in horses and dogs, and sometimes cats. Cats are so intuitive. They will take energies and negativity for us. So the best way is simply to feel yourself link up with her consciousness. I think above all medications, energizing her water, for example. With that vibration, I am with you. I support your choice. Because she may be going through this, it's not lethal. Animals are very clever that way. If it gets too painful, they just take themselves out. We can learn a lot from them about that. We weren't born to suffer. It's not part of the story. We create that. Animals are unafraid of death, and so they just take themselves out. So what I would do is energize the water. I would brush down her auric field, going like this, just very close over the top of her, and soothing it out. That's a great way to relax the pain within her. Energize any homeopathic remedies or anything else that you're giving her. And all that is placing it, well, a homeopathic you can't, but you can hold the bottle, and you can extend into it. Not the fear and the anxiety that she's in pain, but lift up and say, here's the possibility of freedom from that in your body. Let her choose how she does it, and then give it to her. That's the most important thing that you can do, is to help her know that her purpose of choosing you, because cats always choose you, you don't choose cats, that her purpose in choosing you is functioning, and that you are growing in your intelligence, and you are linking into that thin stratosphere, that strata of astral energy through which the two of you can talk. And again, it's not whether we can or we can't. It is the lifting of the heart that connects to all the other beings. If you can lift your heart and go beyond the anxiety and the fear and the witnessing of her suffering, to holding her great beingness and the power of her choices, then you will complete your destiny with this cat, and she'll go on to her 8th life, her 2nd life, whatever life she's working on, or not. But she will be your teacher in a way that can free you. Sometimes I feel it's true that we can do better healing from a distance. It's very hard. I'm watching someone in my family come to the end of their life right now. It's very hard to see it in your mind. It's kind of like walking through fire. Your eyes will say, and your senses will say, that's hot. And it's somewhere in your consciousness you have to come to be part of it. Not resisting it, not separate from it, not fighting it, but moving with it. And so when we see someone, four-legged, winged, two-legged, suffering, it's hard for us to lift into that higher octave that can feel the purpose, the truth of it, so that we're outside of time and space. How long will they suffer? What else can we do? Because you may or may not be able to do anything except hold, as people always say, hold the light, hold that higher energy. And that's the gift that you give to her, and in actuality, to yourself. Yes.
Well, it's not a question, or maybe it comes out then a question. I came here a week ago, and I was quite a mess. And I'm really glad that people on the radio hear that, how much you helped me. I really want to thank you. I would like to thank Nicole and Amy for this beautiful work that they did with me. And I feel it's very important that people who maybe not connected so much to the spiritual world, because they have a very demanding job, they have the kids who cry the whole time,
Yes.
also hear the message, and whatever you can say to help people in that situation, because I really much come from that situation, whatever we can do on a daily basis
Yes.
to stay in touch with,
Yes.
with those energies. And I would also extend to you that whatever you need, what I can help with my job,
Oh,
it's a gift. I mean,
thank
normally
you.
I charge a lot of money for what I do, and
sure you do.
it's a total gift to you guys. Whatever you guys need, I'm more than happy to help, and you guys help me a big deal. Thank you.
Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful thing to hear. It means a lot always to all people to have someone reflect back to them that what they're doing has meaning and that it makes a difference. Because sometimes we don't remember that it makes a difference, or we think it should be this way because we can't see the hologram, so we can't see that if we go along this way, eventually it will get to the right place. But let me address this important thing that you've just said, which is that when someone isn't living a life in which they're thinking about spirituality, and perhaps even in their consciousness they're thinking, my work, my life has nothing to do with praying or meditation or any of those, quote, spiritual things. And so they sometimes feel disconnected. And as I was saying before, the emotional body needs to connect with the spiritual body in order to be able to let go. And so I would say that what is important is to open up and allow yourself to receive in the highest octave. You don't have to call it God, you don't have to call it nature, you don't have to have a word for it, but somehow opening up and saying, let me be supported, let me be supported. And we at the Light Institute use light, because light is the way every cell in your body duplicates itself. So your body understands completely what that is. It isn't some strange language out there. It's something your body understands. And it also is the cosmic language. So for example, if every day, maybe you're going into a business meeting, or you're going to work and you feel dissatisfied with work, or in today's world, concerned that your work will go on, that your job will exist next week, etc., etc., by allowing yourself to receive on a higher level, it gives you the courage to face whatever needs to be faced and to have that optimism, that again can go beyond, oh, it won't work out, or it's going to be this way, but to just release all of that and go into the potential. So we can do that little exercise right now so that those who feel as if they don't know these kinds of languages, they can realize that everyone can do this. From a 4-year-old to a 110-year-old.